understand it's our responsibility to care for this land. To live and adorn oneself with the bounty of this land is a great privilege. I'm so fortunate that my people have preserved their stories through chant and hula to be passed down to me. On that vow, my papa would say, were the seeds of life for our Hawaiian people. On that canoe came the very foundation of our way of life. The foods we eat and the customs we hold so dear. On that vow came the chiefly system that governed this upmost music that was known for lush and fertile fish ponds and taro patches. Many chiefs fought for possession of this land. Many fierce battles took place on the plains of Aloha. In fact, in my own HAWAII, my lineage, several of my ancestors were great warriors, I am told. This is the sacred dagger used in those battles, forged out of hardwoods and fastened with sharp teeth all around. It is with spears and battle weapons like this that our ancestors trained for combat. You see, warriors held a very high class in our culture. They were skilled physically, they were disciplined, and they were fierce. If you listen closely, you can still hear the sounds of their battle cry. Eventually, our people assembled and made home here in the district of Aloha. They were actually farmers and fishermen, and they even pounded coal for their food source. In fact, Aloha was known for a very special type of cod. This is a koi pound. This is what was used to pound that precious cod into our sacred food source. Our ancestors engineered elaborate irrigation systems to grow cod for hundreds of years. You see, we're connected to this land, this one sacred plant, cod.
Our Kupuna lived in a thriving village here in Eva. They knew this place very, very well. In fact, Eva became known for some of the most fascinating and mysterious legends. Our Papa said travelers who passed through here encountered the awe-inspiring sun.
The leaping fish of Waianae.
The guardian shark, Ka'apuaho.
The waterless Kalekua'ana.
And the love of this land, Kahoku
Eva. There's plenty of legends in this land. Now, the natural resources were abundant due to the freshwater streams that flowed down from the Kolau Mountains to the shoreline right here. And all along the shoreline were loko'ia, or man-made fish ponds, able to at one time feed thousands on this Everglade. This is the prized fisher used by our ancestors. Plenty of mana in this fisher. Very powerful to feed many people. When I was growing up, we used to go fishing right out here. And some people use their nets to go fishing, some people use their hooks. Everybody had their own favorite way to go fishing. And you know, the girls, they like fishing. Because they could feed the whole family. But the shoreline became a great place to find girls. Oh, we You think a dip in the Hawaii was a good time? Oh, you should have seen this back in the day when it was time to throw net. You see, that's why I used to go fishing. Not to eat, but to catch fish. Come, let's go catch some fish. Now over time, the landscape of this place began to change. No more community fishing, no more harvesting, and no more taro patches. The HAWAII, or the village houses, came down as more and more foreign interests came to our island.
You don't know what? I think the year was 1890 when the Apple Plantation Company came and cleared 775 acres of this land. And they only did that with 9 mules, 2 horses, and just 15 men. And actually, our great-grandfather is one of those men. But now, instead of fish and kalo, they began harvesting sugarcane.
Yes, many foreign influences came into our Hawaiian culture at the time, and some of them were good, like the ukulele. The ukulele means jumping flea because of the way your fingers jump around as you play. It came with the Portuguese plantation workers along with the other string instruments, but we Hawaiians took the ukulele and made it Hawaii. Yes, it was marvelous times. They never lost their song, their stories, their laughter. And they definitely never lost their music. On the steel guitar. Come on. things. Give it to us. One more time. Nothing like a cutting village jam session to soothe the soul, alright sis?
Especially with these guys.
Yes, and we Hawaiians, we are singing and dancing to this very day. Although times have changed, our love for music remains the same to this very day.
Yes, now some things we did lose through those changes, but we never lost our hula.
Yes, everything we do as a people were found in those hulas. So in order to help us remember our stories, we use many hula implements. There is the iku, the hollowed out board. And the bamboo stick. And last but not least, my favorite, let's see that here, the huli, the feathered gourd. Yes, these are some of our hula implements. And you know, hula is not easy. You see it done all around the world and it looks nice and pretty, but it's actually quite difficult if you put according to the disciplines of our hula.
But the really good hula dancers will make it look fun and easy. Here they come now.
Hey,
many ways we preserved our whole culture. We did not have a written language at the time, so Holocaust used to preserve our stories and to share our emotions. One of the most important emotions being aloha, or the love in your heart. You know, for us Hawaiians, aloha for your parents and aloha for your family is a very important value.
Absolutely. And didn't you all make something a little bit earlier if you were able to? A lei or a kupe'e? Well, can you go ahead and show them to Noah? Hold up nice and high.
I'd love to see it.
You didn't get to see the kupe'e.
Oh, right on.
That's beautiful.
Let's see.
Beautiful. Now, we would like you to take this a step further. We would like you to offer your kupe'e to someone here with you tonight. And maybe that's a loved one, as a makana, or a gift. So go ahead, offer your kupe'e. Yeah, good. Sweet.
Lovely, lovely. Now that's well, for me, I offer my lei to our you see, not too far from here lies it's a rocky cliff overlooking the ocean on the westmost point of our island. And above that rocky cliff, remote and secluded, is where our papa will take Nanea and I to offer a lei to her.
You see, our mama, she left us at a very young age, but I'm so grateful. Every year, without fail, our papa would take us to the Tawa Ka'ena so that we could remember our mama and her incredible aloha.
Yes. You see, the thing about aloha is that it is strong and true, and it can even last a lifetime. Ka'ena was my mother's favorite place, and everybody, Ka'ena was her favorite song. I can still see her dancing that beautiful hula for our papa. On the shores of Ka'ena, I will be waiting. fragrance of the country, we know that even just for a moment, she is busy saying, "Delay, Mama, I will always remember." And I hope you're making your own memories too. Having your own stories that you can tell year after year. There is so much mo'olelo all over this place. My favorite, and what I was told as a kiki, and I tell my kiki every night, is the story of Maui, the demigod. You might have your own favorite superhero, but mine was Maui. He's depicted larger than life on the side of the Wailanai Tower, and his deeds are known all over the South Pacific. He lifted the heavens from the earth so that man could walk tall. With his magical vision, he lifted the islands out from the sea. He snatched the life-giving secret of making fire from the Alaula. You see, this Maui was the people's hero, and his stories were known from every corner of Polynesia. But it was here, on this side of the island, that Pupuhereakala, that Maui captured the sun and slowed its course across the sky. It was a lasso that was used in Maui's epic battle with the sun. You see, Maui loved his mother Hina. She was a skilled copper maker, excellent at making bark cloth. But she needed time for her beautiful large pieces to dry in the sun's hot rays. But the sun would race across the sky, leaving Maui's mother helpless to dry the papa in the dark. So Maui thought to himself, if I could only capture the sun, I could convince him to slow his course across the island. So Maui climbed the side of the Pupuhereakala and waited all night for the sun to rise. That day, Hina was able to dry her copper, and man has enjoyed the warmth of the sun for long, pleasant days. has brought these wonderful stories to life.
And now that you have shared this enchanted evening with us, you are all a part of the stories here tonight.
We hope you've enjoyed these little stories of Aquafina, whether it was times of harvest, a battle of laughter, or great sorrow. We come from a people with wonderful stories to tell.
We would like to say, mahalo, thank you for joining us this evening. We are all now forever connected by that glorious and sacred canoe, Kawa'a.
Ahoy ho! And
Aloha!
We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us this evening here at HAWAII, particularly this orphan spot. We kindly ask for the time being that you remain seated as our service will provide the dismissed by table. Also, if you haven't yet met our cast members, they'll be in the front lawn and they'd love to meet you, so please do stop by and say hello. Take as many photos as you'd like. Finally, from all of us to all of you, I say, mahalo, please take care, be well, and aloha.